What's up, everybody? How you doing? It's your man, Phil Williams. This is Philosophy with Phil Williams. Hey, I'm just out in the community, so please forgive the lighting. Just know that I love you guys, and I'm going to let this message just go forth. The things I want to share with you guys. Thank you for tuning in. If it's your first time tuning into Philosophy, welcome. My name is Phil Williams. I've been doing this for a minute. And what I'm doing is I'm just sharing my American experience, my Christian experience, my conservative experience. But more so, I'm just sharing how I connect these dots to be a very productive person in my community. But more so, I would love to encourage you to do the same. How you doing, Loretta? Loretta Sessions, God bless you so much. Bill Pollard, how you doing? Eric Carter, God bless you, Eric. Donald Townsend, man, welcome guys again to Philosophy. It's your first time. Don Cashboom, how you doing? Shinette Baxter, hey, I still want to get up there to Wisconsin, Shinette. Let's not forget about that if we can. Barry Hearn, I pray that I'm saying that right. And like I said, please forgive the lighting. We are just out in the community. We're doing a little work, helping some of our people in the community get some things together before the holidays in their homes and things like that. But what brought me here today to share with you guys is two things. Something that's very heartbreaking to me, and something that is also very disturbing when it comes to our young people. And I'm sure in your communities, you're kind of probably seeing the same thing, but I'm going to articulate it and then you guys can connect the dots. I watched watching the news this morning. It started earlier in the week, and I've been wanting to share this all week, but the Lord put on my heart to share it today. Watching the news, there was a couple 17-year-olds. They stole a car. They stole a Jaguar, and they were being chased by the police. A couple African-American young men, 17. They jump in the car. The police are chasing them down the freeway, and they put some spike strips down. They crash the car into the wall, the retaining wall. They jump out the car and they're running. And they're running away from the police. The police are chasing them. They got the body cam thing going. And one of the officers, he tased the gentleman. He caught him. Then the other young man ran across the freeway, jumped over the median, and started shooting at the police. The police fired back. No one was hit. God bless. No one was hit. But then they couldn't find the guy, and it took them a couple hours, and they found him in the woods. Then when they showed the picture of these two young men, they're 17 years old. And the thing that hit me was how heartbreaking it must be for those parents to see their child on the news in this way. I functioned under the assumption that possibly the parents, and I could be wrong, but what hit me in my spirit was these parents seeing their children participating in this kind of behavior, and they're trying to appeal to them to be positive and not to hang around the wrong people. Don't get involved in criminal activity. I just imagine these parents pleading to their 13, 14, 15-year-old to do the right thing and be good and go to school and grow up and be somebody productive. I just see this parent pleading for this, and that child just totally dismissing it. If they gave that parent any kind of comfort, they might have lied to him and say, okay, mom, okay, dad, I'm going to do, everything's going to be cool. But they're still hanging out with this same kind of riffraff. And then they see their child on the news, and it just was utterly heartbreaking that nothing they can say to their child would get them to not participate in this kind of behavior. Another thing that was kind of heartbreaking was maybe the parent just never knew They assume that their child was doing all the right things. And then they see their child on the news. And that's what hit me when I seen this. And we see it on the news all the time. These young people getting killed, killing, human trafficking, just everything, teenage violence in their relationships. And we're seeing this thing. And like I said, at this moment, it was breaking my heart. But at the same time it's breaking my heart, it's reminding me why I do what I do. It's reminding me why I ask you guys to help me do what I do. I'm going to do it without your help because it's my calling. But that heartbreak just reminded me why I do what I do. If you're feeling the same way, when you watch these episodes on the news or when you hear your friends sharing when they're burying their children, when because children are supposed to bury their parents and parents are burying their children, it's got to be heartbreaking, especially for those parents that's trying to get their children to do something positive and the children just don't want to do it. And those parents that don't have a clue that their children are participating in this kind of foolish behavior. Heartbreaking, utterly devastating. Now, the second thing is something that hit me that was disturbing. And this is really disturbing to me. And what was disturbing was those people. It could be parents, people in the community, elders. It could be adults. It could be the people that are purposely putting together negative, destructive messages on purpose to make money, to get famous or whatever. They are putting destructive messages on purpose and giving it to these children. Through the music, through the entertainment, through the arts, under the guises of free speech. And I'm not here to take away anybody's free speech, but they sit there in a room with a pen and a pad and they formulate a song that's going to encourage these young people to go out there and do something foolish. That's disturbing to me. That a human being would just find comfort and joy or some kind of gain by creating something that is devastatingly destructive to a person. You're going to create a song that purposely promotes drug abuse. You're going to create a song that purposely promotes irresponsible sexual activity. You're going to make a song that purposely demeans a woman or demeans a man. You're going to make a song, you're going to make a movie, you're going to make something that purposely can impact a young person to get them where they're robbing people, breaking in people's houses, shooting each other, disrespecting, bullying each other. And you're going to package that like it's a good thing. Some of us are going to give these people passion. They're winning awards right now. There's no award show that Phil Williams would get nominated for. There's no award show that the GFL, me and my man Shadid Swanson, we would get nominated for. But there's an award show that's rewarding these people for this behavior. And then we're sitting around watching our children participate in this stuff. That's disturbing to me. It should be disturbing to you. There is something that you might possibly be doing to invest in the continuation of this foolishness. Yeah, when your children come home and they want school clothes and things like this, and you want to be your children's friend, and you want to make sure that they're popular popular and things like this, but their popularity is based on negativity. And you participate in it. You might possibly be that parent that has no clue with your children why they are asking for what they're asking for. And you might be that parent that has a clue and you're cool with it. Come on, how many times have you heard parents say, I smoke with my child, I drink with my child? How many times have you heard that? That should be disturbing. That you found a way to say, I prefer my children to smoke and get high with me than being out there and be drunk drivers and things of this nature. That is an incredible thought process to me. That's disturbing. But just like what was heartbreaking, what is disturbing always encourages me because it's proving to me why I do what I do. Why supporting what we do in the arts and entertainment with gospel music, sharing the love of Jesus Christ, what I do politically, trying to get it to understand it's we the people, not them the government. Why I do what I do. Because it's heartbreaking and disturbing. Something has to be done to get in between this foolishness. Something has to be done. We're in the Christmas season now. This is Christmas. Right now, the whole wide world is saying something about Jesus Christ. This is that season that represents the birth, why he came. Why God sent his only begotten son, so whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. This is that season we celebrate the birth. Not that he was born on December 25th or anything like that, but we're celebrating this. We are prepared to go stand in long lines to help monetarily participate in potentially the demise of our own children in our community for the sake of a Black Friday or some kind of monetary materialistic gain. Now, let me be clear. I'm not against people buying gifts for people, but the reason for this season is being missed. When we're watching the news right now, for when our young people are robbing, killing, stealing, destroying, doing everything Satan wants them to do, as my pastor Jimmy A. Copeland would say, everything that they're big enough to do, we're watching them being destroyed through negativity. And their Christmas gift is going to probably be something to help contribute to that. What are you buying them for Christmas? Is it edifying their spirit? Is it protecting them from somebody who wants to take it from them while they're being coached through the music and the entertainment to prey, P-R-E-Y, on your children? Why don't you use this season so that children can go help the elderly and give? I'm telling you, because giving is the part that's missing. Love for one another is what's missing. You giving them a gift is not as important as them understanding how to be a gift. Just like God did his only begotten son. He was a gift to us. It was something we didn't deserve. But he loved us so much. Let your child get a gift on their birthday. But let them on Jesus' birthday, let them go be a gift. I believe that if we do this, we can minimize the heartbreak of parents. We can minimize the disturbing nature of people making money off of talking to our children with filth. There are more worldly people singing Christmas songs than there are Christian people. Did you know I have a whole Christmas album? I'm the only gospel rapper with a Christmas album. Did you know that? But the point, it's just heartbreaking to me. I'm watching these young people, 14, 15, 16 years old. I'm not their parent, and it breaks my heart. But yet the disturbing thing is that we're celebrating people. We're celebrating politicians. We're celebrating people that are not doing a dang thing to stop the heartbreak. They're contributing to the heartbreak. But when it's all said and done, it's the reason why I do what I do. The GFL, you guys hear me talk about this, stands for God's Faith League, GFL. It's me and my man Poetic, Shadid Swanson, Phil Williams, Philosophy, and Poetic. We are over 40-year-old artists, gospel artists, that's trying to mentor the young artists, the ones that's doing the disturbing creation. Just like church, we accept them the way that they are. And we demonstrate things so that they can live different. The GFL, God's Faith League. This is what we do. We put together that song, That Face. See, this is why they labeled my song explicit. Because they know it's going to be effective. But this is why we should be, the heartbroken ones and the ones that's disturbed, this is why this song should be flying off the shelves. This is why this song should be going double platinum and quadruple platinum. Why? Because it's done with the intention to minimize the heartbreak and address some of the most disturbing behavior in our communities. Bring the joy of the Lord to this dynamic. It's the reason why the GFL has come into existence. Because why? Our children are talented, but they're not wise. They're smart. Yeah, they can do all this stuff, but they have no wisdom. They have to be mentored. They need a role model or somebody that will mentor them and still help them make music. But it'll be a joyful noise unto the Lord versus a noise that will have something that you can't afford. Bail, burials, and things of this nature. I ask you guys to support what I do because we can only do so much. The support of your politicians is not working. The support of your politicians is not working. There is no political solution to things that is immoral and corrupt and have no values of positivity or that of Jesus Christ. They are being awarded and applauded, and then you know that they're delivering a bunch of foolishness to your child, but then they'll come in and build a community center and you'll applaud them. You'll let them come in, this high school dropout millionaire rapper, you'll let them come into your school with your child and try. How does somebody that dropped out of school, didn't graduate, going to encourage your child to graduate? How? They're a millionaire dropout. Your child is going like this. I don't need school, Mom. Look at little Dookie stain. Tattoos all around his face. I mean, I don't know if he's black or white. I don't know. But this is the one that's mentoring your child. This is the one that is getting 1 billion views on YouTube. I checked That Face on YouTube. You know, you can look up Philosophy That Face, it had 32 views. 32. I have 4,900 friends on Facebook. 32 views. That's disturbing to me. But if you go watch your favorite politician's page, they have thousands of views. And they're lying to you. They're helping the pharmaceutical companies. They're helping the abortion clinics. They're helping Donald Trump. They're helping all this immoral, negative stuff. They're the one moving the bar on Jesus. They're the one sitting Jesus on the sideline. They're the one that says, no, my seat is more important than whatever's going on with your child. They got thousands of views. I got 4,900 plus friends, almost to my limit on the first go around in Facebook, and I have 32 views on a song. But if your child is out around your house, have you afraid to go to sleep because you got locks on your door, your bedroom door, like a deadbolt? Ask yourself, what are they looking at on YouTube? Did you share GFL with them? And to be fair, it's not your responsibility to view my stuff. It's not your responsibility to go purchase it. It's not your responsibility to donate to Phil Williams. I'm going to do it with or without you. But can you imagine if we, the people, would support this kind of stuff? If you would be inspired to start something in your community with your children and their friends, wouldn't this be a different place? Because I'm tired of looking at these babies on the news and thinking about their heartbroken parent. And know that any given moment, it could be one of you sharing on Facebook, and I'm doubly heartbroken because we have a connection. It's just a matter of time before the Grim Reaper comes knocking at your baby's door. And the sad part about it is that he's probably already in there and your child is sitting down in front of the TV playing with him, with headphones on, listening to him, which makes this utterly disturbing. That's what I wanted to share with you guys today. It's heartbreaking to me to watch these parents. It's heartbreaking. And it's disturbing when I know that there are people out there formulating this foolishness and marketing it and packaging it and getting investments from all over the place to make sure that it lands in your children's soul. It's heartbreaking and disturbing. Hey, hope I didn't ruin your Christmas spirit, but guess what, man? God is still good. And if we love our children, we love our community, we have to do something as we the people, not them the government. We got to do something because you're watching the same newscasts I am. And you should be heartbroken and disturbed. Hey, that's what I wanted to share today. God is still good. Make Christmas be the reason why Jesus Christ was born to your children. Start right now. Let them understand on your birthday, I'll give you gifts. But it's Jesus' birthday, and we're going to learn how to be a gift. We got to learn how to be a gift. We're all we got. It's what we do with each other that determines our destination. And there's two places, heaven or hell. If you'd like to contribute to what we're doing, go to littlejimmydjpaz.jimdo.com. You can make a tax-deductible donation. You can do that. I have the Cash App. If you want to, it's Phil Jimmy, $PHILJIMMY. You can mail a check or money order to Mustard Seed Faith Ministries, P.O. Box 3331, Decatur, Georgia, 3031. You can go to Facebook Messenger and go to Williams HQ and Facebook Messenger. You can shoot money that way too. There is so much stuff that we're doing. My organization, Men on Point, GFL, Mustard Seed Faith. You see what we're doing with Men on Point. We're spearheading, getting gifts to children whose parents are incarcerated. Why? Because those children have the ability to be hurt people because of their parents' indiscretions. And hurt people grow up to hurt people. If we can do something to damper that, to get our positive message in those children's hands, and if a gift and a trinket can attract them over to our positivity, we will do it. Men on Point, we just had a situation happen where a gentleman promised us 16 bicycles to go to some of these children. Then through some kind of circumstance, he gave all the bicycles away to the church. And he ended up going back on giving the bicycles to the angel tree that Men on Point was doing. So with Stanley Howard from Men on Point, what he did and what I'm doing, we went and bought the bicycles. They cost $45 a piece. We went and just purchased them because we are not going to let those children down. They're already let down because their parents are incarcerated. They're children. We paid $45 a piece for 16 bicycles. If you have an extra $45, please send it to us. Help. If not, it's already done. Those children are going to get those bicycles. It's a done deal. That's how we do. And it is not your obligation to help us. But I'm trying to get this we the people thing going. Because if I would have asked a politician to help get them bicycles, them jokers would have rode off into the sunset on a one-way track being just like their parents. And you know this. Like my man, Shadi, good point. These people are purposely making songs about suicide. Songs about playing Russian roulette. Songs about smoking the best drugs. You're absolutely right, Shadi. Turning out our daughters. These guys are purposely they call it in the lab. For all you people that don't know rap vernacular, it's called in the lab. They're in the lab concocting this anthractic, ricinistic, Agent Orange type concoction to help your child lose their mind. That's what they're doing. And we're trying to counteract that. Almost like if we're an antidote. But more so, get them to Jesus Christ. At the end of the day, we got to land on Jesus. Hey, I love you guys with everything I have, and you guys know it. Please support the things that we're doing. Please support the things we're doing. We're also putting together, like I said, a gentleman, Pastor Gary Emas, he donated $10,000 worth of toys to little Jimmy. We're looking to get a charter bus and go deliver these toys to children in these apartment complexes. Why a charter bus? Because they've never seen a charter bus come into their neighborhood before. We want to do something that's eye-catching. We don't want to pull up in a limo because that's what their resident gangster rapper dope dealer does. But we want to come up in a charter bus with the people that partner with me to do amazing things. Hearts to Nourish Hope, the GFL, Men on Point, Based in Health Zone, just all. And if I left anybody out, but more so, we're going to do this Facebook Live. Why? Because you are helping these children too. You need to see the fruits of your prayers, the fruits of your monetary support, your fruits of sharing my videos. You need to see those fruits. The world needs to see it. That conservative Christians Donald Trump supporters, the people that didn't like, we all went and helped these babies because what's happening to them is disturbing. And I hate for you to be that parent that is heartbroken. I sure hate it. Yeah, Pastor Alvin Johnson. He's giving tablets and teddy bears, taking little Jimmy. Hey, what's up, Pastor? He's taking little Jimmy to 3 and 4 children that are massively disabled through their diseases. Pastor Alvin Johnson through his ministry. There's just so many people that are just tied in. It's a little in the overall scheme of things, but guess what God can do with 2 or 3? He doesn't need a lot to do his thing, but we should do a lot to help him do his thing. Hey, please support us. LilJimmyDJPods.jimdo.com. Cash App Phil Jimmy. P.O. Box 3331, Decatur, Georgia. Write it to Mustard Seed Faith. Or you can go to Messenger right now and donate $5. You can go right there right now. Just donate $5. Donate 10. Right now, go to Messenger. It'll pop right in there. Just do it. Just do it. And you can participate in stopping the heartbreak. And you can participate in addressing something that is really disturbing. Hey, I love you guys. Merry Christmas. God is good. Functioning conservatism, functioning Christianity, and accountability will save this country. We the people, not them the government. But the government has its place. It just shouldn't be the first, second, and third place that we go looking for help. When we got neighbors, we should be each other's first responders. Please support what we're doing. God bless you guys. Love you. Peace.